Just a little side note before this video starts, I had already started opening these packs in one day. The video came out to be a little bit too long, so I split it up into two videos, and this is the second half. So many of these like 40-cent rares is slightly discouraging just because I feel like that might be kind of a theme. So I'm really hoping that that all changes. So get rid of these commons. Just kind of scroll through, get over into our uncommons. Rhineborn Cutthroat, Corpse Knight, Goblin Ringleader, and then our rare for this set is going to be Bishop of Wings. And Bishop of Wings goes for absolutely 50 cents. Wowie, PogChamp clap. That's going to go back into our pile of things that we probably won't sell. Forest, zombie token, moving on. So, you know, it's nice. I already have probably about 20 something dollars worth of value out of my rares. I'm sure there's uncommons in here that are worth a little bit that I just don't know about because I haven't been playing Magic in a long time. I'm not up to date on the value of a lot of the uncommons and stuff, which is why I have this list pulled up so that I can actually see exactly what everything is worth. So get through these commons. And then we've got Gruesome Scourger, Gauntlets of Light, Risen Reef, and our rare is Legion's End. I remember Legion's End being kind of an important card back when I played. Let's see if that is still true. Legion's End, $1.94. So this card would be worth selling. I would sell that card. So we've got our swap, and we actually have an emblem. Okay, this is cool. So emblems are kind of a wild card when it comes to value. So because they are just emblems and they're not actually something that gets played, realistically they don't have all that much value to them. But because it pairs up with a planeswalker, some people give them a lot of value. I remember back when I played, I believe it was Sorin created assassins. I think it was Sorin. One of the planeswalkers created assassins, and the assassin tokens went for like $3 or $4 a piece. So, you know, even though they're just tokens that they don't actually have really any real playability, people tend to value them at a lot more because they are so, they are uncommon in their own sense. So let me actually see if this has its own value. It does. Okay. Sweet. So this... Oh, no. That's the actual planeswalker that has that value. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this is valued at, and because of that, I'm just going to go ahead and stick it. I'm going to stick it with the other foils that I have, just because I don't want to put it with all the rest of the tokens and have it get mixed in there, because it really isn't a token. It's its own little special style of thing. Oh, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this into a sleeve so that we can preserve that value. 194 is nothing really to, you know, call home about, but it's definitely enough value for me to list it on eBay and try and make a little bit of money off of it. And let's see, please, thank you. All right, what do we got? So Raise the Alarm, all these commons, get through those. And then we have Master Splicer, Season of Growth, Devout Decree, and our rare is the Elvish Reclaimer. And scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Elvish Reclaimer, $2. Again, you know, nothing insane, but it is worth enough for me to just throw it into a sleeve and list that at some point. And then we have a foil Goblin Smuggler. I am kind of interested in the foils. I do want to see exactly where these go. That's about 25 cents up from the normal version, which is 15. So that's really not worth all too much. Dismal Blackwater, another life gain land, and another zombie token. So I think what I might do is I'm probably going to do the rest of the cards that or the rest of the packs that I have standing up. I'm actually just going to tear this one. Okay, whatever. I'm probably going to do the rest of the packs that I have standing up here that I, you know, already took out to open. And then after that, I might go ahead and cut this, and it'll be a second video just so nothing runs too long. I will edit this one down, obviously. And yeah, we'll make everything look nice and pretty. And I'll do some extra research on the rest of these cards so that in the next video I can come back and let you guys know exactly what's going on with the uncommons, if I got any good pulls with my uncommons. Because I'm really not looking through the uncommons, I'm just looking at the rares and the mythics and the occasional foil. So, so we have Howling Giant, Fry, Apostle of... Alright, so my recording stopped. I apologize, but I did just pull this Ajani Strength of the Pride, which from what I can see is on the middle end listed for about $13. So this is definitely a solid pull, and I'm very happy to have that to be able to list. And then, of course, we've got our land, which is a forest, and we have our token, which is a demon. I've got about 5 more packs to open. I realized that this video is a little long, and I do apologize, but I hope you are all enjoying it. I hope you guys, whoever's here, I hope you guys actually have, you know, the same passion for things like Magic that I do. Even though I don't play anymore, I absolutely love the amount of work that goes into these cards. I love the planning that a game like Magic the Gathering takes, which is why I've been so interested in games like Legends of Runeterra, because the strategy, the planning, the coordination between cards and things like that is something that I'm super into. So uncommons, we have Pulse of Misura, Murasa, there you go. We have a Cerulean Drake, we have a Diamond Knight. A lot of these artifacts I feel like are valued very low, but artifacts tend to increase in value as things happen, because artifacts are so universal and they can be used in so many different ways. We have our rare is the Dungeon Geist. So let's see what that goes for. Dungeon Geist is going for about 34 cents. Wowee, that's trash. Excellent. Oh my god. This was the first rare that I pulled, isn't it? No, it's not. That was Field of the Dead. Did I already pull one of these? I did not. Flood of Tears. Oh, wait, I did. This was the one that was trash, right? This was like the first... No, it wasn't. I feel like I've pulled this card already. Flood of Tears. Foil. So let's take a look at that. So, 99 cents for the normal one, but it says that the rare goes for about 160. That's nothing too significant. But even still, it is definitely worth throwing in a sleeve. And we can just see where this one goes. This is another one of those cards that I think it's a 6 cost, so it is pretty expensive. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand. If you return 4 or more non-token permanents you control this way, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. This is actually a really nasty card. This card could be used in a lot of very tragic ways. So this is a card that I think right now it might just be undervalued because it doesn't get as much love in the current play. Another life gain land and another token. But that card is one that I could definitely see when there's certain mechanics that become very strong and very utilized in certain gameplay. I think that card will start to gain a lot more value. So that's one that I definitely want to hold on to and see exactly where the gameplay goes and see if we can use that to our advantage. Alright, so all these commons, get them out of here. I don't need them. Another Looming Shaman. Is that how you spell looming? Am I just dumb and it's not actually loaming? It looks like loaming. Is looming spelled L-O-O? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. I think I'm dumb. Rapacious Dragon. Retributive Wand. I almost said Ward. Retributive Wand. Retributive? Huh? Words? And then our rare is going to be Steel Overseer. And scrolling to find that one. We have about, 237. Not bad at all. I will definitely go ahead and throw that into a sleeve. And we also have a foil uncommon in here, which is great because generally speaking, that is where you're going to find a little bit. That's where I feel like that's where you're going to find the most of the price boost is in foil uncommons. Whereas, you know, foil rares definitely go for more than the normal rare. But a lot of the times you're not going to see as big of a jump, I think, in the value. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I love when I say something and the facts just fucking back me up. All right. So this uncommon actually goes for about $1.05 from what I'm seeing. So that's really good for an uncommon because, you know, if you get a set of 4 of these, you could realistically sell it for $5 and someone will buy it. So that's awesome. But the foil of this card, instead of going for 105, goes for about $4.68. So this card for sure gains, you know, it triples in value. Actually, it quadruples in value from being a foil. So this card is definitely a fantastic pull considering the fact that I pulled the Steel Overseer in the same pack. So that pack alone is probably about, you know, a $7 or $8 value just from those 2 cards, which doubles the value of the pack considering the fact that each one is basically $4. We have another Lifeland and another Elemental token. These last few packs have been taking a little bit longer than the other packs because we're getting some decent cards. And I think that's usually how it goes when you do pack openings. You know, like you want to look at every card, but you don't usually take the time to look at every card. But then once you're pulling all these nice cards, it's kind of hard to just move on. You know, you want to actually take a look at them. You want to know exactly what they're doing. All right, uncommons, we have Colossal Hammer, Renowned Weaponsmith, and a Scuttlemutt. And then our rare for this pack is going to be a Night Pack Ambusher. We're going to scroll and find that. And we have Night Pack Ambusher, 270. Perfect, dude. Another awesome pull. That's not anything ridiculously significant, but 270, you know, gets us over half of the value of the pack back, and that's really what we're looking for in that. So, and then we actually have a foil Tranquil Cove. So the other foil land that I had was just a plains. Those generally don't go for as much. Yeah, so the foil plains here says it's listed at about, what was it? Yeah, like 35 cents. But a foil Tranquil Cove. So what's Tranquil Cove going for? Tranquil Cove. So Tranquil Cove goes for about 15 cents and the foil goes for about 35. So this is kind of in the same boat. It's really not gaining all that much value from being a foil, and that's mostly just because it is a land. So that's there. And then look at that. So we have an island, and we actually have another token artifact treasure. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this because this is, again, this isn't, you know, your everyday token. This isn't something that you're getting all the time like the way we are getting with the other tokens. You know, like we have a bunch of these elementals. We have a bunch of the zombies, bunch of the demons, the soldier, like the wolf. Like we have a lot of those, right? But then you have these one-off ones like the like this token and this token, where those might see a little bit of extra value just because they aren't a standard token and they're not just in every single pack. Because of that, I'm going to hold on to them. I'm going to keep them separate and we'll see if they're actually worth anything. All right. Again, some of these packs open right up and some of them are just so stubborn. And I don't know if it's because I'm bad at opening them or if they're just stubborn, you know? Some of these packs are just, they don't want to be opened. A little stingy. They want to keep their cards, you know? All right, so get through all these commons. Get into our uncommons. I loved back in the day playing blue-red. Blue-red was so much fun. I had crazy like manipulation decks that I would make with blue-red. So just seeing a blue-red uncommon makes me kind of giddy. Lightning Stormkin, Warden of Evos Isle, and Dragon Mage. I think Dragon Mage was actually a decent card back when I played. Anything that says Lotus in it makes me very happy. But that's mostly just because of the Black Lotus that used to exist in the game. That's now worth like 10 grand or something fucking ridiculous. So who knows if this Lotus field will actually be worth anything, but it does say Lotus, therefore I am happy. And let's see, what does it actually come out to? Oh my fork, it's $8.20 freaking cents. Okay, there we go. See, I told you, if it says Lotus in it and it's a magic card, it probably has value. So Lotus going right into there. This is actually a different sleeve from the other ones. I actually like this sleeve better. It has this little matte finish on the front, and I think that makes, like, it's very satisfying to touch, and I think it makes the cards look a little bit cleaner than the straight plastic. So that is a fantastic pull. I doubled the value of this pack with that one card alone, and that is exactly what we're trying to do. So Scorched Barrens, another life gain land, and another soldier token. This is the last pack I'm going to open for now. I am going to do the rest of the packs. Every single pack from this set, including the Planeswalker decks, I will open and make a video of. I just want to try to keep my workload as small as possible when I'm doing these. So I'm going to do them in parts. That way I can finish these cards. I can go ahead and edit the video, create the video, and I can put that out, and then I can move on to the next one. So as soon as I have an idea of exactly how much footage I am going to use at one time and exactly how much I feel comfortable editing at one time, that's when I can go ahead and do more or less accordingly. This is my first pack opening video. So, you know, I'm not exactly sure on the process, the full process just yet. So Loyal Pegasus as our uncommon, Disfigure, Overgrowth, Elemental, and then we have a Temple of Triumph. The Scrylands used to be worth about $12 a piece back when I played. Right now, Temple of Triumph. It also depended largely on what color coordination they were, because certain colors were worth a lot more than others. Temple of Triumph is only going for about $1 right now, which is very unfortunate. But we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to put this over here and in this sell pile anyway, because this is another one of those cards that might not be worth a lot now, but when certain sets rotate in or other sets rotate out, this might become a very, very useful card. So go ahead and put that over there. And then again, we have another foil uncommon. So this is where I think you'll gain a lot of the value. But unfortunately, I am wrong this time. Thought Distortion is about a 21-cent card. When it is a foil, it only gets to about 50 cents. So I actually do really like this foil, though. It doesn't show super well on camera, but if you can see, the eyes are foiled and the face is not. And I think that adds a very cool effect to a lot of those foil cards. And then, oh, look at that. So we have a mountain, and then we actually have another special token. So we have the Ajani Pridemate token, and this would be for one of the Ajani Planeswalkers. I'm not exactly sure which one. Let's see. We could actually look at the Ajani that I pulled, and we'll see. Yeah, so this is actually the token for this Planeswalker. So you do the -2 on this Planeswalker, create a 2/2 white cat soldier creature token named Ajani's Pridemate. With whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. So just imagine this. So this is where I was saying that those 1 life lands are going to come in handy for a lot of people. Imagine the fact of, you know, you play your Ajani, you would get this Pridemate out, and then you can just start playing those lands. You know, you can just drop a land every turn. You're gaining 1 life every turn, and then this dude's getting a 1/1 counter. You know, so that's a really strong combination. There is a lot of playability in certain cards, and because of the fact that this card could be extremely useful, it generally means that the token itself becomes worth more. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this one. We're just going to drop it into that token pile. And I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Anybody who watched this video, I really appreciate you guys checking it out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's anything at all I could do to make the viewing experience a little bit better, please let me know. Please, you know, drop a comment down below and just tell me what I could do to make these a little bit better, and if there's anything else you want to see next time. I do still have basically an entire half of this booster box left to open. I'll just drop that down there. And then we also have our fat pack, which I'm always excited to open, mostly just for that 10 or that 20-sided die. I love getting those. I have a collection of them from other Magic packs that I've opened. And then, of course, I think the last video I'll do is opening all of these Planeswalker decks, just because the Planeswalker decks, I'm pretty sure they are completely pre-built. Oh, you get 1 booster pack in here. I did not realize you got 1 booster pack. That's pretty sick. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that, yes, so these are all pre-built decks, so they will all be the same, and I've looked up the value for them already, and you don't get a huge value out of these. I bought all of this as one lump pack, and because of that, I got a really good deal on everything. So realistically speaking, if I get any decent cards out of the packs that are in here, those will basically pay for themselves. This box, I think, if I pull like 4 more good cards out of this box, it'll probably pay for itself as well. So I'm definitely very happy about the situation I am currently in with all of these cards. I'll just give you guys an idea of exactly what's going on here. So this is actually all of the common cards. That's all the common cards we pulled. So at the end of the day, there might honestly be something in here that's worth a little bit of money. So I can get a little bit of money out of that. And then, like I said, there are all of these uncommon cards, which I have not even really looked through yet. And some of these could be worth $4 a piece as well. So these might actually gain some value for me. But who actually knows? And then I'm just like cleaning up some other cards. I put cards around me just so I had an idea of where my area was that I could show. And so I'm just going to clean those up real quick. But like I said, guys, if there's anything I could do to make this content any better for you, I would absolutely love to do whatever I can to make it better. If you guys liked it, drop a like. If you guys are interested in more of my content, I'm going to be doing a bunch of different stuff. So if you're interested, please go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.